Hi everyone, I am Aditya Sauri. Today our topic is unions. A union is a user defined data type that allows you to store different data types in same memory location. We can define a union by using union keyword. The union statement defines new data type with more than one member for your program. So union is also a user defined data type like structures, but there is two differences only. So we can discuss these differences in programming. So union is also a user defined data type. So by using unions we can create user defined data types, and we can use primitive data types in unions. Here we can see syntax and example. So now let us discuss example and this topic by using an program. Here we can see the example of union. So when you observing this example, it is same as structure concept only, but the difference is in structures here we used strut keyword, and in unions we are using union keyword. That's it. And another difference is there, it belongs to memory part, so that thing also we'll discuss later. But when you observe this thing, each and every point is same as structures. There is no any difference except this keyword. Okay, now let us discuss this program. So here I created user defined data type name hi, and this concept belongs to union. So in this user defined data type I created two primitive data types, one is int and another one is char. For int I created a variable, for char I created b variable, and for our user defined data type hi I gave h variable. So after that printf enter values. So here I like to store the value in a, and I stored a variable in h, that means hi data type, same as structures, this thing. And after that enter name, and I'm storing the value in b. So after that I'm printing the data elements which is stored in a and b. Now let us run this program. So no errors, I'm giving 10 value. So now see the output. Okay, wait a second, some mistake is there. Okay, here I am giving return value. Okay, so I already told another difference is there, that is in memory. So let us discuss that thing also. Now let us see another example of union. In previous example we already discussed that structure and union is same concept, but there are two differences. One is we used union keyword instead of strut keyword, and another thing is there is a change in memory management. Remaining all things are same. Now in this program I created a user defined data type called hi, and in this hi I created two primitive data types, int and char, and I created variable h for user defined data type hi. So after that I print the size of a variable. So a is in h, that's why I gave h dot a. After that I print another statement h dot b. After that I print the size of h. So we already know that size of means it's a operator, and it is used to get the size of a particular data type of a variable. So we already know the int size is 2 bytes and the char size is 1 byte, but here I used 10 bytes, so 1 into 10, total 10 bytes, and h we don't know, because in structures we already discussed the size of strut variable. So how it gets the size? So it adds the variables which we gave inside the structure. For example, imagine this example is an structure. So in this thing I gave two primitive data types, one is int, another one is char. So we already know the size of int 2 bytes and char 1. So here I gave 10 size, that means 10. So 10 plus 2, total 12 size. So in this way it creates a memory for structure variable, but in union variable size will depends on the size which is big. So in this example I created two primitive data types, one is int and another one is char, and int size is 2, char size is 10, because I gave here 10 size. So now what is the largest memory containing in union? So here char data type maintaining large amount of memory, because here we give size 10. So that size will be assigned to the union variable also. In structure it adds how many variables we gave, but in union it takes the largest size of the variable, that means the largest size of the data type. So in this example character has a largest memory, that's why union also takes that memory size only. So I think you understand. Now let us check the output of this program. So 0 errors. So now let us see the output. So we can see here I assigned a variable to integer, so integer size is 2, and b variable for character, and character size is 10 because I created size 10 for b variable. And I already explained the largest size will be taken by the union variable only. So when you can see here h size is 10. So I think now you understand the difference between union and structures. So two things, one is keyword and another one is size. So depends upon this size only the data will be stored in unions, and remaining all things are same as structure. Implementation, execution, assigning values, all things are same as structures, unions also. Now here we can see the difference between structures and unions. So keyword strut is used to define structures, and in unions keyword union is used to define union. Within a structure all members get memory allocated. For unions compiler allocated the memory of the largest among all members. So this point we already seen in programs. So how it assigns the memory in structures and how it assigns the memory in unions. So practically we already seen this thing. The total size of the structure is the sum of the size of all structure elements. In unions, the total size of the union is the largest member size in the union. So this thing also we already seen now only. Within a structure we can access any member at any time, but in unions, within a union we can access most recently stored value. Only one member can be accessed at a time. So this thing is happened because unions take the size of the largest member size, so it may lose the old data, so that's why it gets most recently stored value only. And here we can see the syntax of structures and unions. So after that, several members of a structure can be initialized at once, but in unions only the first member of union can be initialized. Alternating the value of a member will not be affected other members of the structure, and in unions alternating the value of any of the member will alter other member value. So we already discussed all these things in structure concepts and union concepts, and practically also we already discussed. So if you have any doubts, once refers those previous videos. Thank you.